Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Bird gloves it. The tag, and he is out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Aaron Sanchez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent, one good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
One ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Justin Smoke.
Pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Stepping in for the Jays, Yonhervis Solarte. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. In there, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Next to bat for Toronto, Steve Pearce. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Set to lead off the home half of the second. In the air, down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Giancarlo Stanton now come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bird, the runner at second with 1 away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. Smoke right there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 5. from the stretch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Here's Randal Grichuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there, and the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Russell Martin, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Previous history with Luis Severino, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 0-1 home to Martin. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Into the box, Devin Travis. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A swing and a miss at a ball down. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Into the box now, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way.
Romine.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 9.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Donaldson is retired to kick off the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yangervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in to try it again, Steve Pierce was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Taken in by Scope. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Wade. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 home. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch is a ball. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. Ellsbury leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Richard on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Softly hit to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Donaldson onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Martin, base runner at first with 1 out. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first, and the runner will get back standing. And misses with that one for ball 4, so that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 0-1 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Pickoff move to second, and he's back easily. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 2-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jonathan Schoop. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Ready once again, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And this ball hits the first base bag, and Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 66, John Axford.
Tyler Wade will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Didi Gregorius will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Gregorius has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 0-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, and their runners at the corners now. Aaron Hicks will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here.
Aaron Hicks.
Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. So 1-1. Taken, strike two.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now. Runners at the corners, two men out. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Full count with two outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 18.
Aaron Hicks will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Kahnle.
Ready for another shot now. Yonhervis Solarte. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Canely has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. This is line to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Torreyes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Ronald Torreyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and this one's in the dirt. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Richard ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
David Robertson.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Robertson's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Martin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner on first with 2 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 2-1. Al Albuquerque will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's Jonathan Scope now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Third baseman, Jonathan. Oh!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. One 0 count. Here it is. Grounded to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
First baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Gritcher sprinting after. Giancarlo Stanton now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
How about it? Designated hitter, John Harris Solarte.
Digging in to try it again. Yonhervis Solarte, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino earns the win, his 2nd, as he struck out 13 in this one. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line